With the way the world is so sensitive today, I am honestly surprised this is a trend, and I'm surprised that it is going on for so long. Let's talk about it. It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates. Well, these videos are going viral.
Okay, well, that's you. But on the other hand, me? Oh, I'm gonna turn up.
And videos like this.
I would never date a black female.
I know this is a sensitive topic. I am not taking sides. You know, I do not promote gender wars. I'm not a feminist. I am not a man hater. I am not a woman hater. I'm not misogynistic. I just give a fair and honest opinion. And I feel like this topic is sensitive, but it needs to be talked about. First guy in the video, he was in the comments getting hyped up. Like saying like, oh, period. You know, black girls is where it's at. We're so much better, etc., etc. And he was just, I don't care what nobody says. I think this is pandering because I feel like for some reason we just fall for the pandering. And those tweets go viral like, oh, I don't date white women. It just is like, oh, great, 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 great. Black man does the same thing. It's a problem.
Us black dudes, a lot of us don't like black girls, right? You ever heard the term, if it ain't snowing, we ain't going? We get bashed for not liking black girls. If we don't like black girls, what is wrong with that?
And I want to talk about this because I don't think you guys understand that this opens the door for somebody to, in return, to say, oh, okay, he says that he don't like white women, so let me turn around and say I don't like black women. So you cannot uplift somebody for doing something and then kill somebody for doing the same thing.
Y'all and y'all selective outrage. Y'all be so tight when these black guys make these videos talking about they don't date black girls. But as soon as a non-black man make a video saying he don't date his own women, you in his comment section hyping him up? Oh, no. It's the same. It's the same. Let's keep it real. Y'all don't care about preference when you the one being preferred, when you on the receiving end of the praise. It's only when you're not on the receiving end of it that you want to have your selective outrage, because you should be just as outraged with his video as you are with the black men who have to announce that they like white women. Y'all really need to chill out with this overhyping of non-black men who remotely show interest in black women, because you're setting a bad tone. You setting the same tone that these black men did with these non-black women, which is why they so comfortable now getting online making statements that the only thing they need to bring to the table is their whiteness.
It's almost as if like I'm praising my daughter for cooking macaroni, but then smacking my other daughter for making the same pot of macaroni because she don't put her milk first. And she's going to look at me like, it's still macaroni. What's the problem? And it's going to make more people do it. So if you don't like it, period, then nobody should do it. I feel like we do need to call out all forms of preferences, since we say that preferences are rooted in racism or colorism or whatever they say it's rooted in. If it is rooted in those things like you guys say it is, then you should not tolerate it on any level. That's like me saying, oh, this white person can be racist to this Indian person, but this white person can't be racist to this black person, because then that's going to make more white people say, okay, he got away with the Indian person, let me try it. It's just going to open the door for more people to try it, and it's never going to be solved. So you have to close that door. And so if a Spanish man say, I don't like Latinas, you have to say, no, you can't say that. Because if you say, oh, period, then you're letting other people know this is okay. We can say our preferences out loud. And since having preferences is all types of phobic or whatever you want to call it, then we need to cancel everybody who has a preference. Point blank, period, all around the board. In response to this, I'm going to show you.
They are being very clear about what they like and what they dislike. And I think a lot of women take issue with that because we are not meeting the preferences that they say they want. We are not meeting the standard. If I was meeting the standard, I wouldn't have an issue with your standard because I meet it. But I have issue or take issue with your standard when I don't meet it, when I'm not the preference, when I don't feel like I'm desirable. That's what it boils down to, is the fact that we want to be desirable. And when we don't feel like we're desirable and we feel like we're being rejected by what they're saying their preferences are, we're coming at, we're aggressive.
That behavior is proving her point that it's okay to have a preference as long as I am that preference. And that is the reason why our desires won't be taken seriously because people are going to say you only want it to work when it applies to you, and that's not the case. We want it to work because we want all women to feel included, but we cannot say all women are included except those women, because then people are going to say, well, then nobody's included. So we have to all be on one accord. If you guys don't care about preferences, then let everybody do it. Let the black men who don't like black women do it, and let the white men who don't like white women do it, and let the Latinas who don't like, let everybody do it. It's either all or nothing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.